Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's version of WCM Supplier Showcase. We're going to be launching into a newer series looking at reservation providers, and I'm here with Bobby from Firefly to help us kick it off and tell us a little bit about their product. Bobby, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great, Alex. Thanks for having me on.
Just get us started and let's walk through a little bit on your role at the company, and just give us an introduction of what Firefly is and the software that you guys provide.
Yeah, thanks for having me. My role here with Firefly Reservations is I'm the senior marketing manager. I was brought on June of last year, so June of 2022, to just help promote and market and bring brand awareness to Firefly Reservations. Reservations is actually the upgrade to Astra Campground Manager, which is our legacy system. We've listened to a lot of the people, the industry, and a lot of our customers and clients about what we could do to make our product better for them and easier to use, and that's how Firefly Reservations came about.
Why don't, there are a lot of different systems and things that are out there, and, people have decisions and are making choices on the type of product that they want at their park. Talk to us just a little bit about some of the cool features that you guys offer and really what the software is able to provide.
Yeah, I think the thing with Firefly, the best feature about it, in my opinion, from a lot of what we're hearing from our customers, is the simplicity of the program. And it was actually designed by a campground owner back in 2017. His name is Bradley Adams. Him and his brother bought a campground in, I believe, San Antonio, Texas. And Bradley and his brother couldn't really find an online reservation system that they were really into. So Bradley, he had his own software development company and said, you know what, I'll just build a software for our campground. And he started that process and really got it moving forward. And then 2020 came around, and we all know about the pandemic. So he took it to market after he spent a lot of time working on it during that time. And when he took it to market, there was a lot of great feedback about it, about how easy it was. And that was his main goal, was to build a software that was very simple for people to actually set up on the platform by themselves with little knowledge of coding or anything of that nature. And he spent a lot of time doing that, and he made it where people could actually just start a trial, and then within that trial, just build out their park and be ready to start taking online reservations and manage their park. And if they did need some help, he was available, but he built a knowledge base that people could go in and look at videos. So that's the main thing with Firefly, is how simple it is, and that's why they ended up getting the system Firefly, so we could upgrade Astra, because Astra is a little bit more, I would say, difficult to learn, but once you learn it, you get the hang of it. But with Firefly, it's just so simple. We are constantly doing new features. We have a great roadmap that we have in play right now, where we have a lot of features coming out, like integrating with OTAs such as Airbnb, VRBO. We just had a brand new accounting module get released, which is great because now you can do cash-based accounting, and just a bunch of features that are coming up on our roadmap, just so we can make sure that we're providing a good system for our customers.
And I know one of the biggest questions that owners have when obviously deciding on the software is the cost and what all that they're going to be able to have with that. Talk a little bit about the cost for the service, and one of my favorite things, which is the ability to pass that cost along ultimately to the end user, making the software free to use if you choose as a park owner.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Alex. So our price is a simple $3.50 service fee. We don't call it a reservation fee because it's not a fee just to book a reservation. It's an actual fee to use the software as a service. So we call it a service fee. And like you said, that service fee can be passed back to the camper or the end user whenever they make the reservation. So that $3.50 just goes right back to the camper whenever they're making the reservation. The campground owner can choose to absorb that themselves, or increase their rates to absorb it, or just say, hey, this is a service processing fee that we add on to the bill. And as you know, Alex, most people are used to just paying these extra fees. Like, good example is the movie theaters now. You could actually go online and pick your exact seat if you pay like an extra $7 service fee. And me, I'm the type of person where, yeah, I know exactly where I'm sitting when I get there. I don't have to worry about anything else. I'll pay that $7. And that's what I think is a really good feature about Firefly. As I mentioned, $3.50 service fee gets passed back to the camper. Very simple process. We have no contracts. We have no upfront costs. We have no setup costs. So anybody who's a campground owner could go to fireflyreservations.com start a free trial, and be up and ready with their park online in just a few hours. It's that simple.
And Bobby, as we wrap up, what's on the horizon for 2022 as far as, shows? I know we just got out of the show season, and I was seeing you guys all over the place talking with all your park owners. And then just provide some contact information if they want to reach out to you or the sales team and set up that demo.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, I just finished a long stint of trade shows over the past February and March, and my main goal this year was just brand awareness. I wanted to get out there and meet our campground owners, meet people who might be prospects, meet vendors such as yourself, and just let people know that we're here. We're not some startup company. We're actually a company that's backed by Aspira. Aspira is our parent company, and Aspira has a lot of great software platforms for state parks and federal type parks. So Aspira is, as I mentioned, our main parent company. So just being out there at those trade shows is letting people know that, hey, we are here to make sure that people are comfortable, they trust us, and that was our main goal. So coming up on the horizon, we have a few more shows coming up till the end of the spring. We've got the Texas show coming up, Taco. We also have the Florida, Alabama show that we'll be at, and we also have the Arizona show. And then when we leave over the summer, we're going to spend a lot of our time doing some great things on our pipeline and our roadmap. And then we're going to hit some shows in the fall, such as the glamping show. We'll be at the glamping show in Aurora, Colorado. We'll also be at National Arvik, of course, which I believe is in Kansas City this year. Then we're going to hit the Pennsylvania show. So we'll be at Pacoa. And then we'll also be at COE, the Campground Owners Expo. So those are the shows, and Coney, the New York show. So we got
there's a lot to keep track of for sure. It seems like it's just always a great time though, and getting to talk with park owners.
Exactly. And again, our goal is just to get out there so the campground owners can actually see us physically, come up and talk to us, shake our hands. We can show them quickly what our software can do, because we will have our laptops there that can show them how easy it is to use. So that's our whole goal of going to these trade shows, is just networking and meeting people.
And then Bobby, how can people get in touch with the company or the sales team to set up a demo?
Sure, yeah. The easiest way, of course, is fireflyreservations.com. You can either just start a free trial and start playing around with it yourself. You have 14 days to play around with it, and it's a completely free trial, the full system. If people like it, or like say a campground owner likes it and they want to start with it, the trial will actually turn into their real platform, so they can actually set it up like if they were realistically setting up their park. And if they're like, yeah, I love this, we can flip a switch and it'll be a live system. So they can do that. Or if they want a live demo, there's also a request form on our website that they can get a live demo from one of our account executives. Or if they like to pick up the phone and call us, you can call 656-FIREFLY. I always did that little fun thing there. 656-FIREFLY, 347-3359. So that's the best way to get a hold of us.
Lots of ways to get in touch, and we'll make sure to have that information linked below for people if they want to come and visit.
Great.
Bobby, thanks again for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Alex. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everyone, for listening, and we'll see you back here next week for another great Supplier Showcase. Thanks again.
Thank you for listening to WCM's Park Update, a production of Woodall's Campground Magazine. Join us for a new show each Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern on Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow us on Facebook and LinkedIn for daily news and updates, and subscribe to our news feed on our website at woodallscm.com. Show hosts are Ben Quiggle and Mike Gast. Executive producers Rick Kessler and Alex Burkett. Copyright 2022, G&G Media Group.